Hello, Dead Zoners. So today I'm going to be raiding Jeff Patriot from the Alliance Vengeance. Now he's been trashing one of my members, so time for a little bit of payback. Although normally I don't really trash, kind of takes up too much time, and as you've seen from my other video on my raids, I tend to run out of time sometimes. So. If you're going to spawn trap someone, you might want to have at least 2 or 3 more survivors than he did. He only had about 2 survivors there, which can easily be overpowered and just makes the raid a hell of a lot easier for me because they get downed a lot faster. Some survivors inside. So a good way, as I'm sure many of you have seen me do, and many others do, a good way to take out defenses where the defensive layout is basically dotted around the inside of the compound, is basically to just move around the compound, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, in an orderly fashion, and pretty much just pick off the enemy survivors, you know, in their groups, one by one, or what have you. And I mean, yeah, it's not too hard for me to get all my survivors to pretty much suppress and eliminate individual small groups of defenders. I mean, of course, you can counter this by, like, if you were the defender, you can counter this by wearing suppression resistance gear and having armor with suppression resistance, or other gear with suppression resistance, like swift draw. So swift draw or dead eye, sorry, I can't remember exactly which one, but oops. As you can see, it's not too hard for me to just pick up these 2 survivors inside. So all you know, despite a slight delay, that's 4 survivors downed pretty quickly. Could have been done quicker. There's one in the corner there by the water collectors, and I saw earlier there are some at the back of the inside of the compound building, the main compound building. So I'm just going to move my guys around here and take them out. I'm just going to take these guys out. Again, another thing you shouldn't really do as a defender is have your survivors so closely grouped together, because suppression has a bit of an area effect. So if you put 3 survivors like he's done together, all I need to do is fire at the middle guy and all 3 are suppressed, and that makes them vulnerable. Okay, so that's 7 down, 3 to go. 4 minutes left on the timer. Should be enough. Be a bit preemptive. I'm sending in my engineer to already start cutting her way into the compound, because that's the side that's the side that the guy's flag is located on. You always go. Okay, I've raided this guy several times before, so I know that his tower around the corner can't reach that burnt out car. But you got to be careful when you're moving when you're moving your team there, because if someone has a long rifle that can reach it, then you may be at risk of getting shot at quite as you're trying to reposition your team behind that that sort of cover. Whoopsies. Forgot about the guy there. So, as you can see, I'm just moving. I haven't even sort of. I'm just moving around to this other entrance here, just moving my cursor over the barricades to check there aren't any survivors there. Just moving them around. Yeah, this is easy. I mean, even if the bullets don't take this guy down, my engineer will just cut him up. Here, in case you're wondering, my engineer is wearing 70% resistant explosive armor and near enough 70% resistant projectile, or near 70% projectile resistance. So it's a near 70-70 armor, which you can actually get on the market for relatively cheap. So they're actually very useful, particularly for my style of raiding, where I kind of have heavy weapons, heavy armor. Oops, bit of a misclick there. Just gonna take his fuel. Damn, only 3. Oh well. Waste not, want not. And some traps. So, I mean, of course my engineer can disarm them, but she has so low health I don't really want to risk it having blown up in her face. So I'm just gonna move her away around the edges. Take a bit of ammo, because using these 107s costs so much ammo. The 107 I have with me right now, that my leader has, it costs, I think, about 297 ammo. It's actually impossible for you to have a full loadout of 5 unique 107s without the minus 50% ammo conservation book. So that's a fun fact. Okay, well, that was successful. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks.